confidence.
Yeah, so building confidence. I mean, you would think you would naturally just have confidence, wouldn't you?
Why?
I don't know.
That's what everyone
Because you see, like,
expects.
babies are really confident, aren't they?
Babies are so confident.
They're confident knowing what they want.
They are.
Yeah. So if you want to build some more confidence, listen to
Get real
with the English sisters.
Sisters.
That's what we're going to be talking about on this episode.
Of Get Real with the English Sisters once more.
Yeah.
Check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. And please do spend a few moments in leaving a review because it really helps us grow our community and our family together with you.
Definitely does help us. And you can also watch us on YouTube, which is quite exciting. Well, I don't know if it is. I mean, it is for us. You can actually get to visually see us, so if you want to see us.
And leave a comment so we
Yeah.
can get back in touch with you.
You can follow us there. Anyway, yeah. So this episode is about building confidence. So-
And I know so many people, when
Yeah.
they are suffering from anxiety, their confidence suddenly seems to disappear.
Does it? Yeah, kind of.
think
Yeah.
so.
Well, when you're anxious, your brain like freezes. So if you're actually in the moment of anxiety, it's very difficult to feel confidence, isn't it?
I just think
But-
it just goes away. You just feel like it's kind of, staying at home and not going out and just, huddling under the covers and
Yeah, but that's not really good, is it? I think when you are feeling as if you need a boost of confidence, that's when you really have to take the action and do something. That's why when I was actually painting the other day, I started painting. I've got like this wooden balcony. And it looked terrible, actually. So I bought this paint. I mean, it's like, I thought it was going to be one layer and it was going to look amazing. But when
it's like a wood paint, though.
it's
wouldn't
like
it?
a wood
treatment,
stain, yeah.
stain,
It was like non-toxic thing. So I thought, all right, yeah. But I expected it to look nice after painting one layer. It was quite hard work as well. What I'm trying to say is it was hard work. And at the end of it, I thought, this isn't very good.
No.
And so, but I kept on at it. I had a cup of tea and then I went back upstairs and I started repainting. I got some paint on my shoes as
And
usual.
on your jumper.
On my, I got paint everywhere basically. So it was quite a
I could
messy.
see the remnants a few days later.
Yeah, I should have looked after my shoes really because I like those. I got it on those, on those trainers I like.
Sometimes you're going to have those accidents, though, aren't you?
Yeah. Anyway, afterwards, when I did 2 layers, then I went back downstairs. I had some lunch. Then I came back up and I thought, oh my gosh, it's starting to look good. So I thought, hey, when I first started, I had such little confidence even in painting it because I thought, am I going to do a good job? Even though I do a bit of DIY here and there, but
I think your son put you off, didn't he?
well, yeah, he definitely put me off. Oh, Mum, you're not going to do a good job. Just don't bother. And
He
yeah.
wanted to get the painters in, didn't he?
Yeah, they wanted to get the professionals. And I thought, no, I can do this.
Exactly.
But then I thought, no, I can't do it because I'm making a mess of it when I saw the first layer. But then I thought, no, this
Because you're
is...
supposed to sandpaper it and all that.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
did.
do all
No,
that?
none of it. No, I just stuck the...
Sometimes you can take shortcuts, can't you?
Yeah, that was a big shortcut. It was really being a bit...
I think like in life, though. It's
Yeah,
good,
yeah. And I thought this is like a metaphor for building confidence because while I was actually painting, when I saw the second layer, I actually felt more confident in my abilities to do these kind of DIY jobs. And I thought, of course I can do it. I've painted massive cupboards. I've done stuff like I painted my gate door all by myself with that special paint for iron, that one that you just stick on top because the gate was all rusty, and I painted that. And then I painted my garage door. So I thought, I've done this before.
You painted your bedroom as well, didn't you?
Yeah, in the end, I've done loads of paint work, but this particular, I don't know why, I didn't feel like I was very up to it. But in the end, it built my confidence, and I felt confident when I saw I did it. And I thought, this is a great metaphor for anything really in life.
It looked beautiful, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks lovely now.
Yeah,
so you have to like layer your confidence as though it was painting. As though it's like, even if at first you do something and it doesn't look great or it doesn't come out really well, or you ask somebody out on a date, for example, and they say no, never mind, layer it on. Not to that person. Don't become like heavy going and that. But try again. You don't layer it on and
Try and go with a new.
with a new person, somebody who's going to.
Whatever if the date doesn't work out, you mean?
Well, yeah, if you have a rejection, you're going to get lots of
Yeah, you're
rejections,
gonna
aren't
get
you? Yeah, when you're dating or whatever. Even a job interview, you might not get the first one.
Well, I think that's the trick, isn't it? Is with confidence. It's if it doesn't come straight away.
No.
It's a layer upon layer builds your
Yes,
confidence.
that's why it can be.
But you say little children have confidence, but they don't. Because if you think about little babies starting to walk, for instance,
But he has the confidence
they
to do
cry. No, I remember our little ones. They fall and they might start crying, but you say, "Come on," and you encourage them to say, "Come on, mummy will help you, or daddy will help you."
it. But don't you think it's just nature anyway? Because walking is part of when you're a baby.
That
You will
too,
do
but
it
I mean,
inevitably.
in the end, they get confident as well because you encourage
Words of
them.
encouragement.
Words of encouragement.
So you think we should give ourselves this
I
kind of
think
self-praise?
I think what you're thinking of is self-esteem rather than confidence. Babies have self-esteem, like they don't think like they're not worthy.
Oh, maybe I am. Yeah.
They don't think they're not worthy. They think, they are worthy of everything. But the confidence in their abilities to do things usually comes with encouragement
From an
adult
yeah.
or from someone else.
Yeah, you're right about that, actually. Yeah.
So maybe if you've grown up in a household where you didn't get that much encouragement, maybe that's why you lack confidence as well. But sometimes it could just be like you're just shy, maybe more shy or more introverted, or you haven't got confidence in certain things, and it's not in everything that you lack confidence. It's like what you said about the paint. You're not used to painting, so you lack confidence in that one area.
Yeah, you're
But
right.
I
Yeah,
think-
maybe you have to think about the things you're really good at and just
Yeah.
and say, okay, even if I'm not good at doing this particular thing, look how great I am at doing something else. Build your own confidence up a bit.
Well, especially if you haven't got anyone to encourage you, because not everyone's super
I had
wow,
to
wow,
encourage
wow.
myself because it looked pretty disgusting, the
Yeah.
first layer.
And if
Honestly,
anything, sometimes you have people putting you off.
yes, and it dribbled down the
Naysayers
wall of the
saying, "No,
house.
don't bother to do that."
Yeah, and the whole family was naysaying me, saying, "Why are you bothering?" We're getting.
No, but it's like in life, you might be wanting to do something new. You haven't got the confidence, and then on top of that, you've got people saying, "Oh no,
Don't bother."
You're not,
Yeah,
I don't think
that's not really
that's
your
not
field.
your thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not in,
Don't go in there. Don't
yeah,
go there.
Don't go there.
go
Just stay. And people like to keep you in their comfort zones as well. People don't usually like it when you change or when you want to do something different.
We all, as humans, we don't like change. So if one of your friends or family members is going to start changing, we tend to think, oh, hey, I've already got you in that box. Where are you going?
And also it's convenient as well to have you in, maybe because they might be used to going to drinks with you on that night, and you might decide to go. Do you remember when Mum decided to go to cooking classes?
Oh, yeah, Dad hated that. Yeah.
She did it
She did it as a what?
as she was rebellious because he said that she was no good at cooking, do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
To his family.
How dare he say that, honestly?
No,
That
well,
was
I don't know if he didn't say...
Obviously, she wasn't cooking. She wasn't good at cooking his Hungarian dishes. She was Spanish.
Yeah.
She was good at cooking her dishes.
So when she got back, she didn't cook for ages. So she
Yeah,
told him to cook.
Yeah, I mean, he did start cooking though,
Yeah,
didn't he?
cook. And then she said she was going to cooking classes. Cooking
Good for her,
in the
yeah.
evening.
But it was difficult for her.
to go, and it was difficult for him to accept.
And we
it. He
didn't like
want
it as
we didn't
young
like
children,
It. We wanted her to
We were
stay
saying,
home.
"Where's Mummy going?" Yeah, it was awful, really. But awful. But as an adult, I remember now. I think good for her.
So do I. So she's independent.
Yeah.
She thought, if you don't like my cooking, I'm going to go and learn your English cooking.
Yeah, well, then he did. I don't know if he wanted English cooking because he was Hungarian, but we lived in London.
She learned lots of English dishes.
She learned
She
delicious.
learned how to make Christmas cake.
And what about that apple pie?
Yeah,
God,
the
that was
apple
amazing. Yeah, she learned how to make lots of really, really traditional, like
British food.
British foods. Yeah. Anyway, but I guess she built her confidence that way as well. Even
Well,
though
I think that was a bit of a stab in the back.
for Dad.
Yeah, sort of to
it's
say,
like here.
I'll teach you.
Yeah, but in the end, I think she did. She gained
Well,
confidence
she
because
did,
I remember
she
her.
always did say she wasn't a very good cook, didn't she? But she was a
Yeah.
good cook, especially compared to, to standards nowadays where people don't cook much. in
No, and then
general.
she learnt how to make all those
she used to cook every
marmalades. Do you
day.
remember the
Yeah.
English marmalade with
Oh,
that?
yeah, she loved all that.
Oh, she loved that palaver. God, it was such a big hullabaloo, but it was very much part of our childhood, seeing her cooking, like making orange
Jams
marmalade
and
and jams and that. It was fun.
And bread.
Bread, she would make a lot of bread, yeah.
Anyway, I don't know why we're out because of confidence. I was thinking, why have we gone down that rabbit hole now?
Because it was like, yeah, because people in your family may start saying, no, that's not really your thing, but you've got to.
Yeah, and also they
Take
might
the
say they might not
actions.
realize, but they're saying it for selfish reasons because they want to do something that they're used to doing with you on that day, like watching TV maybe, or cuddling up, or going out with you on that night, and they might think, oh, I won't have that person to do this with me. And it might not even be a conscious thing. They might be doing it subconsciously without even realizing it.
No, but they're kind of putting you off.
But they put
big
you off
time.
big time,
Yeah,
yeah.
even though you don't even realize that.
Because you might have just the inkling of like feeling that you
little
might have the
seed.
little seed of wanting to do that one thing, but then maybe lacking the
big
confidence
yeah,
in doing it.
yeah.
And then if you've got people putting you down afterwards and saying don't bother.
Let's not let them put. Let's not have that. Let's be a little bit more aware of it and just say no. I'm going. I went off on my own. I went to buy the paintbrush, found the paint. Just told the man in the DIY shop, I go, look, I'm looking for this kind of paint. I've got this and this. I don't want to bother doing all the, what's it called, the sandpapering. So don't give me that. I just want something that's going to stain the wood and make it look nice. So you have to be maybe a bit delusional, like what we were saying before. Just be
Well, be a bit naive and say I'm going
Yeah.
to give it a go.
gonna give it a go. What's worse that can happen? I mean, you're not gonna start driving a truck or something without having a lesson.
No.
You're just doing something, to take small steps is what I mean.
That would be illegal though, wouldn't it? You're not going to be doing illegal.
No, no. But I think taking small steps towards
It's how to build.
It's how to build it. Yeah, it's how to layer it on. So layer it on by, I'm trying to think of other
because I think the
examples in
first
life.
time you do something and if it doesn't go quite as well, your confidence might take a little bash.
It took me a bash. I thought it was disgusting.
Yeah, but then afterwards, if you keep going and you keep persevering,
Be a bit like,
yeah,
just, who cares? I'm
yeah,
going to
be
go
a bit-
ahead with
yeah,
this.
Just go ahead.
Be a bit stubborn or, delusional if you want. Because at the beginning, like, let's think about it. Any business, you have to have that, like, you have
Naivety.
to believe. Yes, it's like Theodore Roosevelt says. If you believe you can do it, you're halfway there. You have to believe.
You'll find the way, won't you? If you believe.
You will. Yes, you will find the way.
So if you believe in confidence, you'll be confident.
Well, if you believe in yourself, in the capacity, I don't know about confidence, because what is confidence, but you believe in yourself, you know that you are real and you exist. You can believe in that. Because, confidence is like what they say,
Can't put it in a wheelbarrow.
Yes, it's what is confidence? It's not like a piece of bread. You don't know really what, you can't put it in a wheelbarrow, exactly. But you can put yourself in a wheelbarrow. You know who you are, and you can layer confidence, on yourself. You can understand. What are you laughing at?
I'm just thinking that you wouldn't want to be in a wheelbarrow with someone pushing you.
Well,
They have those wheelbarrow
if you were
races,
tired,
don't they?
yeah, well, yeah, it's not very comfortable in a wheelbarrow, but yes. You would not want to be in a wheelbarrow, but you could put yourself in a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
If we want to say that. Yes. Sometimes these words don't really have a meaning if you don't really understand them, like confidence. It's easy to say build the confidence, but what is it?
Yeah, what is
That's why when I was painting, I
It's
thought
a-
maybe
it's-
that's a good metaphor,
it's just to keep going, I think, confidence.
Yeah, you got to keep going.
Don't stop.
Don't stop. Yeah, be stubborn. Be if we want to call it stubborn, be determined. You like something and you're no good at it. Don't just say, all right, it's like any sports person will tell you. We all know the first lesson or whatever we do, we're going to fail at it. So maybe even failing does build confidence, because eventually you'll fail and you'll fail and you'll fail, and then you get it right once, and then you're happy for a bit, and then you'll probably fail again. Like you're learning now.
Well, when I
how
was
to do a
learning,
new sport.
yeah, but when I was learning how to drive, I remember I had to pass my test 6 times.
Oh my God, that was bad. Yeah, I mean, I was terrible as well.
I mean, but I kept going, and
You
in the
kept
end,
going.
and then when I did pass, I wasn't even that confident. But then I kept on driving, kept on
Going slowly, being really careful.
yeah, being careful, going out on my own. I found that going out on my own helped me, because when you've always got someone next to you,
Yeah.
you know, it doesn't.
That builds confidence though, when you know how to drive, when you become more confident, the more skills you get. So yeah, really you have to take the action, do it, whatever you feel like doing. You want to be a blogger, just start.
Don't be afraid of failure.
No, I think, because there is no failure. There is really only feedback. And every time you make a mistake or you fail at something, you're going to get valuable feedback from that.
Or it might not be right for you as well. Say
that's a feedback. It's not right for me. I hate this. And I don't hate it because I'm no good at it, and because I just don't like it, because I've tried it and I really don't like it. You can also just say, no, that's not for me.
No.
I mean, I think you have to try quite a few new things as well,
Well, you have to try new things, but I think it's like what stops you. It's like what's
I'm thinking I haven't tried
you?
that many new things lately. I should be trying more new things. Yeah, then it sounds like something that I don't want to do.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's about doing and not
thinking too much
about it. Don't get in your head about it.
No.
When you get into your head, then
That's the
when
worst
the
thing.
problems happen.
Yeah.
When the anxiety goes
That's it.
goes like running around.
You just have to let go of the anxiety and just take whatever that seed is, whatever you want to do and you want to have more confidence to do, and just
And
go
don't be
ahead.
afraid if people are going to laugh at you.
Oh gosh, no.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, because they will laugh. They've laughed at us. I mean, at the beginning, friends and family saying, what do you think you're going to be doing? Do you remember? I mean, we know this only too well. When we started off, it was like, what are you going to do? We want to write a book. We want to do this. We just believed in it. We believed in it. We used to get, these books and stare at the titles and just literally imagine that we would have our book one day.
Exactly.
I mean, we were completely delusional if you think about it. We had no editor. We didn't have anybody. But we just started off thinking, no, we're going to call ourselves the English Sisters and start studying. We studied, and it was really hard because...
And people laughed at us, didn't
Well,
they?
yeah. They're thinking, what do you want to get now? You want to start studying again?
Hypnotherapy.
Yeah, I was 40, I think. 40,
Do you want
41.
to hypnotize people?
Gosh, yeah. Start studying hypnotherapy. What is that? Even do you study it? Yes, you do. You need to, you have like an equivalent of a university.
Yeah.
Studies for it, and you study, and it was amazing, but sure, was it challenging? My gosh.
Well, I mean, back in the day, I
Amazing.
remember I didn't even know how to write an email. That's how far it went.
It was so
That's how
difficult.
bad it
yeah,
was.
and then you said I'm studying this, and I thought, studying? I haven't studied for ages. It felt so hard just reading these complex things, these books and these and going online and having to submit.
Submitting. The dreaded word.
Submit the test. Are you sure?
Participating.
Yes. And then, participate.
In
Submit.
the forum.
you know, if you think we were like, you know, comfortable doing what we used to do, and that's what we were confident at. But then getting and deciding to build a business, even though we would talk about it for hours and hours. Do you remember in your living
had
room?
to come from somewhere.
Came from you, really, because you decided.
But it was with confidence has to determination.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And delusionality or whatever it is, you know,
Bit of magic in there.
bit of magic. Yeah, I do think we built each other's confidence up.
Yes, that's what I said. You need sometimes you need to help. So
But
find
you get
a
it
buddy.
online, online
you will
community.
get it online communities, or you'll get it if you go
real life.
in real life. If you go somewhere and you know you've got that community of people doing that.
Definitely, yeah. Because there was a whole online community supporting us as well when
Yes.
we started with
But
our...
even if it's like applying for a new
studies.
job or something, you will find someone that will help you. You
course
know,
you
there's
will.
always
There's
people that
always-
help you.
There's so many people.
You look for them.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
But it's actually getting out there and then getting the first rejections as well, and then keep going.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many people out there that I know, like, for example, they really actually do love painting, oil painting, or not painting like me, but, you know, any other kind of painting. But you're just frightened because somebody might have said, no, you're not good at it. Go for it. Do a course. You know, just start.
Well, you can just start anything in this world now. It's
You
so
can,
easy.
yeah.
It's so easy with all the resources we have as well online.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. You can look anything up.
You can start learning how to play guitar. You can practically do there's so many millions of things, and just go for it. Have that confidence in yourself, I think.
Yeah.
And know that you're going to fail.
Yeah, and that you might not sound that great.
No,
So
you might
if you
sound
want
terrible.
to do singing or something.
That's what you want to do, isn't it? Singing, yeah. We actually did try one or two.
Singing lessons.
Well, do you remember? we tried with those
I
practices.
think we have to do a bit more of them.
I think we have to do loads of them. 'Cause we were pretty terrible. But it's all...
But it did make me more confident, you know.
Look.
I mean, I remember when we didn't even want to see our videos online
Oh,
or anything going back in the day, or hearing our voices. Do you remember how weird it seemed just to hear your voice?
It's unnatural, isn't it? Because
Well,
normally you
it's that-
don't hear the sound of your
You
own
hear
voice.
someone else's voice.
'Cause
And your own.
Well, you hear your
You don't hear it played back
you
to
hear
you.
your voice through your ears, but it's not like
It's not
you're
like-
not quiet when you hear your voice. When you hear your voice, you're the one actually doing it. But when you're just quiet and your mouth is closed and you're
listening to you.
your voice is coming back to you from a different place, from outside your ears. It sounds different. I mean, I don't know. You probably all had that experience now, because in the phone you might
Yeah,
record
of
messages.
course.
It's more normal.
No, it's more normal now.
It was less common when we started, like 10 years ago. Yeah, or even more now. It was much.
Yeah,
it
it's
was
about 15 now.
15. Yeah, it was less common. Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
I think that there's always something you're going to be lacking confidence in, because
Absolutely.
if you're alive.
If you're alive, yeah, you never.
There's always something new that you're trying, and you might lack a bit of confidence, or even with what you choose to wear. For instance, you might decide that you might love something in the shop or online when you're buying something. You
Oh,
might buy it,
definitely.
and then you might get it home, and then you might think, oh, could I wear this? Am I
Could I dare?
confident enough?
Yeah, this is too much for me.
This is too much. It's too bright or too short or too long,
Yeah.
and just go for it, and just just wear it with confidence, and maybe wear it around the house first.
Yeah,
Till you get used to it, because sometimes it's just a question that you're not used to wearing.
Your brain
that kind
like
of
says,
thing.
"Oh, I'm."
You're used to seeing yourself in a certain way, and then
Yeah.
you're not used to seeing that new version of
And how
yourself.
about other people when they see you in something new? I think, oh, that's not you. What do you think?
yeah, they
Where
think-
do you think you're going dressed like
Oh,
that?
well,
You
yes,
get
they
that,
would.
don't you?
I mean, even about the makeup, they might say if you're wearing a bright lipstick or
yeah,
something.
but no, you want to go for that. You have to. You ease your family and friends into it.
Yeah, and this goes for male or female.
Oh yeah, whatever. a man. Yeah, men might always be wearing blue and black jumpers.
Yeah,
Suddenly
and
they
might
decide
wanna
to
wear
buy.
bright pink or wear makeup
It's
or
so
whatever.
trendy
Just
now.
go for it.
Yeah, to wear pink, whatever color you want to wear. Yeah, you might have people, even your friends, saying, "Well, that's not right. It's not a nice color. Who cares?" you wear it, the more they'll just become accustomed to anything you have, anything you do, and you start doing it with confidence, and you remember it's layer by layer by layer. It's not going to be immediate. It's going to be maybe a slow process. One layer will dry, then you'll get more confidence, then you put another layer on and another layer, and in the end you'll be beautifully confident at what you want to do.
Yes, and you'll feel wonderful.
And then you'll look at yourself, and like I looked at the what's it called, that
the railing.
the railing, and I thought, wow, I did
balcony.
that. Yeah, the balcony. I thought I did that. Yeah, I felt good.
It was amazing.
Now I'm the official painter in the family, which I don't know whether that's been good or
That's not a
bad.
good thing.
No, but I did enjoy it. So
Yes.
it's good.
It's good to get help next time. Maybe.
Yeah. Now I'll go on to something else.
Pass the skill on to
Yes.
someone else. Well, let us know what you lack confidence in and what
Yeah.
you're going to
Try
and do, and
not just try really, because trying implies that you're probably not actually going to do it. Just actually what you're going to do, and become confident by layering it on slowly.
and exposing yourself to it.
Expose. Yes, that's it. Take the risk.
Yeah.
Take the risk. You've got to be a little bit
The
of a
more
risk
you
taker.
expose yourself to things, the more used to them you get, and the more they seem to be like part of
Common.
you and in your comfort zone.
Exactly. Yeah. Just becomes more natural. The more.
The more you go for it.
Yeah. Exactly. That's it.
Can I
It's
say-
like being on a plane.
Yeah,
First
yeah.
time everyone's
Oh,
a bit
yes,
scared.
Yes.
Then you start traveling. The more you start, the more you become accustomed to it, and you think,
Yeah.
hey, and the freer you are,
The more you travel.
the more you can travel.
Let us know what you think, and please do come and say hi on Instagram at Get Real with the English Sisters, or our English Sisters account, and
Yeah, hit the
do
follow button and
hit the
follow us,
and please give us a review. It really does make a difference to us and the way our podcast is distributed. It's hit the
It
charts
does.
in Russia now and Uganda.
Yeah,
Again.
so it's doing well.
It's
We
doing
want to
very
see it
well.
grow,
We want to see
build
it
our
grow.
confidence.
Lots of love
yeah.
and smiles from the English sisters. Bye bye.